Hello and welcome to my King Black Dragon Slayer task guide. This will be the first guide out of a series for Slayer tasks. It's not necessarily the fastest way to do a Slayer task or the way everybody's going to do it, but it's the way I kind of enjoy doing it or the way I feel like doing it at the time. So there are some requirements to solo Black Dragon. You will need decent armor and a weapon with some supplies. All of that will be explained later in the video. I also would say you need 70 plus combat stats. This is because you will be soloing the King Black Dragon, which can be somewhat risky, and if you're lower than that, you might not be able to do it. And you also need level 57 woodcutting to use the canoes to get to the King Black Dragon. So first, to get to the King Black Dragon, I highly recommend you use the canoe station in Edgeville. Once you walk a canoe, you'll get to the wilderness very quickly. Once you're in the wilderness, you want to make your way west and then north. Watch out for bears and green dragons, because green dragons' fire breath can hit quite high. Once you're into the cave, then you want to pull the lever and you'll be in the King Black Dragon lair. So this gear is specifically designed for a Slayer task, and it is also designed to be pretty low risk, because you will be walking through the wilderness to get to the King Black Dragon. So start with a full Slayer helm. If you don't have a full Slayer helm, a normal Slayer helm, or a black mask works fine. The rest of the gear is designed for prayer bonus and also strength bonus. So I have a Solar's cape, obviously one of the best capes for prayer bonus. Amulet of Glory, because I do not want to risk my fury. Then proselyte legs and body. Best RFD gloves possible. Dragon boots. I'm using a Ring of Wealth, however, Explorer's Ring or any ring that you really want to bring. Ring of Wealth is just nice for the extra drops. I'm wearing a Dragon Defender, however, if you do not have super anti-fires, then you will need a anti-fire shield or a Dragon Fire Shield. Dragon Fire Shield, obviously, a little bit more risky. And then I have a Chaotic Longsword. A Chaotic Rapier works fine as well. You want to focus on stab bonus. So obviously, Chaotic Longsword, rather high stab bonus. However, if you do not have Chaotic, then some other stab bonus weapons would be a Zamorak Spear, has a high stab bonus. However, you also need super anti-fires for that. If you don't have anything like that, a whip also works, or you can switch to range. I'm not including range in this guide though, so you'll have to find a different one. For the inventory, I'm using extreme attacks and extreme strengths. If you don't have extremes, supers work. Extremes are allowed to go through the wilderness, they just can't be used in the wilderness. Super anti-fires, but if you don't have them, anti-fire shield or dragon fire shield is necessary along with normal anti-fire potions. Anti-poison plus plus, I highly recommend anti-poison plus plus. Not that expensive, and they're makes you immune from poison for 12 minutes, so very helpful. I have an enhanced Excalibur. This is the second one, so it heals 400 HP per special. Any other type of special weapon works. This just is one of the better ones because it saves a lot of food. Then I have 5 prayer potions and 9 cavefish, which heal the same amount of shark. You'll have to find which ratio works best for you, but this is what seems to work best for me. Then I have a Fire Titan, which I summon, and it heals 80 HP per scroll use, which is very helpful. A unicorn works as well. Even a bunyip will work great. If you don't have any of those, then also Beast of Burden, and just bring more prayer pots and more food. Then I also have an iron hatchet. This is used at the canoe station to get up into the wilderness much faster and spend a lot less time in the wilderness, so less likely to get PK'd. I highly recommend using an iron or bronze hatchet, because then once you get to the King Black Dragon lair, you can just drop it and fill that spot with loot. So the King Black Dragon has 5 different attacks. The first attack is a standard melee attack. This is completely blocked by Protect from Melee, and he will not use it if you are at range. The second attack is a normal fire attack. This can be used at range, and can be completely blocked by Super Anti-Fire Potion, an Anti-Fire Shield, combined with a Anti-Fire Potion, or a Dragonfire Shield with an Anti-Fire. The third attack is a Poison Dragonfire attack. This causes poison, and will hit through even Super Anti-Fires, or any combination of that. Third attack is a Freezing attack that will also hit through a Super Anti-Fire Potion, and the final attack is a Shocking attack, which will lower stats and can hit through Super Anti-Fire Potions. This is a typical trip going to the King Black Dragon. You want to go to the canoe station and make a waka. You also want to turn on Protect Item before you enter the wilderness, just in case there's a clan there waiting to PK you. Once you're in the wilderness, you want to avoid the green dragons and head northwest. Before you enter the King Black Dragon lair, you want to drink a dose of your Super Anti-Fire Potion and your Anti-Poison, and then start killing the King Black Dragon. You also want to make sure you're potted at all times, and if you have a familiar, have it summoned. If it's a healing familiar, use your scrolls as often as possible. Some of the good drops are things like a Visage, however that's extremely rare, or Elite Clue Scrolls. Some of the more normal drops are Black Dragon Hides, which are about 4k each or so. You can also get a lot of Ruin items like Runite Limbs or Ruin Longswords, and even noted U-Logs or other things like that that can quickly pay for a trip. There's also a Summoning Obelisk within the room that if you need to use it, you can. And you also want to keep an eye out for a message saying that your protection from Dragon Fire is about to run out. When this happens, you want to drink a Super Anti-Fire or Anti-Fire dose, and also it's a good time to drink your Super or Extreme Attack and Strength potions. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.